sunny days.
Welcome back to another review for Guideline Entertainment, and today we are reviewing The Dark Tower. So this movie was kind of the one that's been known for this past summer and this summer season to kind of be the last one that's the last big blockbuster until we get into those kind of Oscar seasons or horror movie season because of October coming up. Again, more of those type of films. This was the end of the big summer blockbusters because this was the last one that there was. This one had a lot of trouble with coming to theaters because a lot of people were worried if the trailers were coming out, why was there no anything about this, and people were like, okay, so where is this falling into? And then there was the other part of it where this whole Dark Tower series is based off a book series that Stephen King wrote. This is the part after those books. So if you read all those books, this is the continuation to it. And I guess all those books explained what was in this movie and why this happened to this happened or this thing or this thing. And I think that's the reason why this movie kind of downfalled. And me saying that is this movie had so much mythology that seemed very rich, and that was honestly the best part of the movie. It was very rich, and it kept me interested the whole time with that mythology, but we never got any background on it whatsoever. So it kind of made the movie fall out a lot for me because just certain things did not make sense, and then those certain things did not make sense, and then what happened was all that stuff making sense with trying to make a coherent story here that we can understand at the same time made no sense. So, again, this movie kind of downfall from that, of not knowing all these books. But I guarantee you if you read the books. But that's the thing, though. You don't want to market a thing where it says, this movie is just for the people that read the books. Because you're not going to earn that much money. And most people are not going to read the books. So that's where their downfall is I think they were too reliant that people knew the mythology of this whole thing, and that really, really, really failed for it. It was just kind of all over the place, and it wasn't exactly right, and it made the movie become very bad going to be on one of the worst movies of the year list. And again, it just was disappointing because I was excited for it, and especially because of the cast, Matthew McConaughey and then Idris Elba, and surprisingly the kid that was the main character was actually very, very good, and the movie relied on him half of the time to keep the movie strong, and he did a fantastic job. Hopefully we can see him in more things. Again, Idris Elba, Matthew McConaughey were good. They were good in the movie, so again, we can't really complain about that, but I just think this movie lapped on a lot of things, and that's what kind of made the movie bad. So again, it's kind of a short review today, guys. Nothing really big I want to go off here, and I would like to give this movie I'll give it a 5. I'll give it 5 because that mythology I really did like, but I wanted a lot more from it. Some good acting. Wasn't terribly bad. It wasn't one of the worst movies, in the top 5. It wouldn't be there next to The Mummy. Mummy's my worst movie of the year so far. But again, it's just embarrassing how this movie could have done very, very well, then kind of crashed because it was relying on the mythology way too much. So once again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and one thing I want to plug here, so there's this new review app called Stardust, and Stardust is kind of a 5-second or kind of a Vine, but a little bit longer, like 20 seconds of a review. And if you guys want to come follow Guideline Entertainment on there, please go do that, because I'm on Stardust. There'll be reviews out there for you guys to look at. Just kind of quick ones if you don't want to sit here, but definitely go check that out if you're interested. So, again, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.